Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your June 2017 love reading. Now this is particularly for couples, okay? These two cards are representing you, and these two cards are representing your partner or a significant other, okay? So I think Capricorn, you've got quite a difficult reading. If I can say something, just about every sign's had quite a challenging reading. The single readings were a lot easier than the relationship ones. There seems to be some dynamic going on, and I think your partner Capricorn's going through some sort of bereavement or some sort of loss, basically. And if your partner's going through something, it's automatically going to put you in a challenging and maybe quite a frustrated position, okay? And your additional guidance card is the Emperor, so there might be a bit of a standoffish energy. Now, don't worry if there is, okay? Because the issue with the Emperor is he finds it hard to digest emotional experiences, so he copes with being guarded, and he copes by building a wall, Capricorn, okay? Oh, and then you got the Sun too. So I actually, that's probably my feeling. I almost wanted to say, but relax, because it is going to be okay. And then the Sun appeared, and when the Sun appears, it's exactly the same message, guys, okay? But if there's a stalemate and there's a bit of a brick wall between you and your partner, Capricorn, don't give it too much of your energy or too much worry, okay? You're going to have to allow this wall to come down in its own time, because you are the Eight of Swords, okay? So you're a bit frustrated about the relationship, basically, and your partner's going through the Death card. So the Death card's got many meanings, but literally your partner could be going through some sort of loss of job, bereavement, dark night of the soul, shredding an old identity. The Death card isn't always a negative. In fact, I love the Death card, but it does definitely represent a change. And if it's not on an external level, it's on a deep internal level, which means they will not be available as much as they might want to be in the relationship, because the Death card sometimes is like an incubation card, and even if it's a hoped for loss, I don't know, it's hard to put into words, but sometimes it's like a seed under the ground. It's quite it can be quite an underground energy. So maybe that's why you're feeling like this. So Capricorn, remember the energy of this card. You can walk through these swords. You can release these chains and get out of this trap place if you choose to. I think of any sign, you're such a deeply resourceful sign. And quite often what I say to people, if the relationship is blocked, or do something else, because it's all going to be good in the end, guys, okay? You end with the Ace of Wands. Aces are always a very positive, dynamic energy. But you're definitely feeling a bit stuck. The option's always the same, to put your energy into somewhere else, okay? Because your partner's here at the moment, which means they're just, I said it before, they're just not as available in the relationship. And I think that's what you are. Emotionally, you're feeling a bit stalematy, okay? Now, I love this Two of Swords, okay? Because the answer is, it's a golden blindfold. If the way's blocked, Capricorn, go within. Go within and meditate. Tend to your inner world. Tend to I mean, I always see the inner world as a garden. So it's like pluck out the weeds, you know, look after your inner world, basically. Because there's something very privileged about the standoffish. I know other readers think, oh, complete standoffish. I don't see it that way. It can be an energy which isn't as available for relating, but I find it quite a privileged place to be because there's no loss here, there's no tragedy, there's just your partner's maybe not quite as available as you want them to be, okay? And I think it's basically because they're going through something. There's been some sort of ending for them. And it's quite the death card can be quite a solitary experience, I've found, okay? It's an inward thing, okay? They then move emotionally to the Three of Wands, so just give me a minute. I'm trying to understand these two together. So your partner goes from the death card to the Three of Wands, okay? So they could be doing a little bit of soul searching, a little bit of waiting still, okay? A bit of a need to expand their horizons, to be like this bird, okay? They could be considering making a lot of changes. But wherever they are, emotionally, I've got a feeling your partner's not going to be as available to you. It's almost their energies taken up in different pursuits, which automatically is putting you into this Two of Wands. You don't have to be in a stalemate, Capricorn. You know, you've got a choice about how you choose to use your time, about how you choose to redirect your energy. They might be going on a trip or something, your partner, I don't know. But they've had some sort of loss, and I've got a feeling they're doing a lot of reflection and a lot of soul searching regarding their lives, guys, okay? But remember, you've got the Emperor. They're digesting stuff, and the Sun is going, just relax. Don't use this time in worry. Use it in some deeper pursuit, something that's going to pay dividends in the end, that's going to make, when you come together, more positive. You then end two cards. First one is Five of Swords. There might be some words said here. There might be a little bit of an argument. But you know what? Fives are about change, and it's about clearing the air. And then you move to the Ace of Wands, which is vitality. This is the two of yous. This is dynamic, attraction, life force, new beginning. It's an ace. It's a brand new start. And if you need to clear the air with words, don't worry. The fives are a bit change, but sometimes it takes a bit of tension to bring on the change, and there might be a few words been said here. There might be some difficulty, guys, but then you're moving to the ace. The Sun is the sign everything's going to be okay. Every relationship goes through ups and downs. That's just the way it goes. It's the nature of things, particularly if your partner's going through some sort of change, because it's the Death card I adore, but it brings your energy. Their energy will be inwards towards themselves, not as much towards you, and it might make you by the end of the month a bit fed up. But it's all going to end on a really good note. And I don't mean to be a fairy tale tarot reader, because and then you get another ace of discs, a new pattern emerging in the relationship, in a very earthy, tangible way. Okay, so interesting month, Capricorn. Take the advice of the Sun, which was my feeling, it's all going to, the Sun into aces is about a brand new start. But I think going through June, You don't want to hear the word patience, do you? But you're going to have to allow your partner to go through what they're going through, okay? And at the end of the day, there's a little bit of words because you get frustrated. Sometimes it's what has to happen to clear the air, to get to the new beginning, okay? Because the Death and the Emperor card means they're going through something and maybe they're finding it really, really hard to come out of themselves or to process their experience, okay? My advice, Capricorn, is go and do something else. Put your energy into some other activity until they work this out and you get to the aces and the new beginnings at the end of the month. Okay, so I hope this helped, Capricorn. I'll be back with my weeklies next week, guys, okay? And loads of love. Speak to you later. Bye.